I really wanted to show you some of the interesting stuff that's growing on the rocks inside of here. Now, when I first put this rock from the stream in here, there was no algae or anything growing on it at all. It was pretty plain. But now you can see these bands of algae, this brown algae, growing on the surface of it, which is really interesting, and I'd like to take a sample of that at some point to have a look at it. But then also we've got, I don't know if you can see it, tiny little plants growing up out of the substrate here, which I'm going to identify at some point. And there's a few of those in the tank. I don't think you'll be able to see them from the other side. Unfortunately, this phone camera doesn't have a polarizer on it. That would be a nice thing to get. But there's a bit of grass growing out there on this side. And right in the back there, you can see another, hopefully tiny little plant growing out there. Now this here, you can see this pile of stuff. That's two different types of sediment pulled out of the stream, and I sifted that out in a little process in the bath. Probably not ideal, but I wanted to sift out particles that could potentially have seeds in them, and I figured sort of the quite fine stuff could have seeds in it. Maybe not a lot has grown out of it. A couple of bits have grown out of it, but they've been eaten up or died since. Apart from that tiny little bit you can see from the back. But I might try again, and I've got some even finer sediment that I could potentially put in there, which I didn't put in there beforehand because it was a bit too much like dust, and it was just going to stir out the water. The fuzz on the bogwood is continuing to clear, and there are patches where it's almost bare now. It's not focusing very well, unfortunately. Yeah, there's patches where it's almost bare now, so the bacteria and microorganisms are doing their job of eating that up as well. I'm hoping they're not going to eat the Miramo moss balls, but they may do. That'll be part of it, perhaps. We'll see. Anyway, I'll give you another progress update when something else interesting happens. And in the meantime, I'm going to do up a few slides and show you some of the microorganisms that are currently in here. See what we've got.